This day I remember... Co jest z tym fokusem, cholera? To this exact day I remember being in the one of the worst points in my entire life. It was in October 2022. And I remember just like living like a degenerate, total degenerate, just sitting there, like laying on my bed all day, doing some crazy like shit, like watching porn all day, just playing around, playing video games, like watching Netflix and all of that stuff. And there was one show. It was a hard time for me. It was really, really tough time for me because I felt alone. I felt that I have so much responsibilities, I have so much things to do, and I kept failing at every single thing I tried to do. So when I went to the gym, I was not seeing progress, I was not bulking, I was not like gaining more muscles. I was failing. When I went to my school, I was failing at, getting good grades, passing my exams. And I remember it was extremely tough. And in that hard times, if you are a man, and if you want to endure that hard times, probably you need some kind of a mindset, something so like stoic, something so static that you can hold on to it while times are hard, while there are challenges for you to overcome. And I remember watching on Netflix the Marvel series, and it was Daredevil. And as like I watched the entire series, and every single night when I still I still do that. Like every single night I go to sleep, I kind of imagine myself just being this character, being this night vigilante who just goes and beats criminals, do this crazy stuff and all of that, who knows how to fight, who saves his like loved ones, his girl, his friends from criminals, whatever. And I remember, and I remember that this feeling of being that hero really saved me, right? Like really helped me to not only become better man, not only like get out of my rut, but to improve and embrace challenges. Because every single time I had something to overcome. Like right now I know that when I build this channel, I know that I'm gonna fail and I'm gonna like suffer for like the 90% of the time. Like that's every single superhero movie you watch, every single like any movie you watch, the main character probably suffers for the entire film just to win at the end. And this, what's wrong with this mind? And this feeling of being like the main character of my own movie helped me to overcome my like challenges, to overcome anything in my life. Because right now I know that like every hero, it's a shim, like a scheme in superhero movies. You have this situation when hero fails, and he's beaten, like he got beat up and all of that. Like the building falls on him. Then he goes and trains, or he talks with his mentor, or he does like something remarkable, and then he wins. So basically, like my mindset is to try to feel like, this characters from movies, like, like Spider-Man, like Batman, like all of that, and try to adapt their mentality, adapt their like mindset, their psychology, adapt their own, like their philosophy to my own life. And I used to like hate myself for like spending most of my life just, sitting there and watching this Marvel series, all of that. But right now I feel that without this I would not have that much motivation. I remember like a couple of days ago I had my Muay Thai training, and I was so tired. I felt that I don't want to go and train that day. But then I felt to myself, okay, like I'm gonna be the hero. I want to be the hero. So I like imagine myself being that hero, like this positive visualization. But then, what I also visualized was the pain and the suffering that I'm gonna get through to get to that point. So I was not only like mentally preparing myself to this vision of success, but also preparing myself to this vision of this suffering and this path that I have to like go through. Because that's important. Like a lot of people, what they do is they focus only on the achievement, on the goal, on the like final the final checkpoint. They never like think about their journey, about their like path. And there are studies like I read. It's probably like it's a book. It's like something like rethinking positive thinking, something like this. You can Google that book. It's a book about optimism and how optimism is actually bad for you. That's literally thinking about the obstacles with thinking about the positive outcome of that obstacles. That's how you're gonna be more likely to achieve your goals. So right now as as I'm building this channel, this YouTube channel, I know that this video is not as good as I could make it to be. Like I feel a little bit stressed right now to record this video, but it's a suffering. It's a suffering. It's a suffering to like walk for most of my day. Record, like script the video, make the thumbnail, like record the video, then post it to my video editor, like polish it up, then upload it, and see that it was not successful. But I genuinely know that I will suffer, and I accept that. I accept that for most of my life I will suffer. I will go through that hard times. Like I can change that. And I know right now, right here, I know that if I want to be successful, like YouTuber, build successful YouTube channel, make shit tons of money from that, I know that I have to stick to that. I have to do this every single day. That's why I built this second channel. This like Ivan's journal, something like that, probably. And I'm recording just me talking to camera, just to become better at talking to camera. And this video, I don't record it to get popular. I don't record this video to become viral. I record this video especially like to give you some value, but also to practice, talking to camera. That's all. So probably like this channel will be just my dump when I dump all of my thoughts from my day. It's gonna be this unfiltered section of Ivan. I think that suffering is essential. And just like just like I just like I sit here and constantly record new videos, I know that most of them won't be successful right now. I know that probably I will like spend more like 2 years or 3 years to become like viral, to get any traction. But I'm ready to do this. Because everyone, like when I started working on my YouTube channel, the only thing that I visualized was me, sitting on Thailand islands, and just being there with my girl, with my friends, just partying, doing this crazy stuff there. But I was not visualizing myself just sitting there, being like my being kind of stressed and talking to camera for like 100 episodes without getting any traction. I was not visualizing myself. Like writing scripts, making thumbnails, like barely eating anything just to, sit and walk. And that's like, it touches my masculine soul in some ways. It touches my soul to know, to just, I feel kind of grateful that every single successful person went through these hard times when they even become homeless. And right now, when I know that like my job is not as good as it could be right now, I know that my channel is not getting as good as it could be, I know that probably I'm gonna go through that hard time too. And because of that, I'm kind of happy that maybe I am one of these people. Maybe I am one of them. These, successful people who genuinely have positive impact on the world. But the only thing that I have to do is just stick to it, like have faith, be better every single day. Like it's 9 p.m. Like I'm tired, but I promised myself to record this video. And I don't know if anyone will watch this video. I don't even care right now. What I care about is how much I will do. It's how much I will work. Because I know that the rest will come. And you know what? It will be fun. It will be kind of like... It will be funny to watch this video after I will become successful. Like really, maybe that's the point of this video. I also have a video that I will watch when I will already become successful, and I can just say to people who hated me, to people who like said things that I'm not gonna make this. Look what I've built. So yeah, do your best. Don't give up, like never, because it will be hard. Like it will be. You're gonna suffer for 90%, like, yeah, 90% of movie. 19? For most of your movie, you're gonna suffer. But that's good. Do your best and leave the rest to God.